Hello friends, welcome back. In this session we are going to discuss how to create user in SAP DW on cloud. Okay, so if you look into a left hand panel, as I've discussed, in left hand panel you have one thing is called security, which is the third from the lowest lower, or maybe seventh or eighth from the top menu. Okay, so if you click on the security, this panel, it will be created, it will be expand, and you have three different part. The first part is creation of users. So I'm going to show you how to create a user. Okay, the second part is nothing but your roles, so you can go and check what all roles is available over here. Okay, and third part is actives. So what all roles are actives over here, what all the users are actives over here, what all tables are actives over here, those are available over here. So it's a kind of, you can say, log, where you can get all those activated information, like which view is active, which table is active, which user is active, so on. Okay, so let's start with the user creation first. It will be very short and crispy, so that you are not going to waste much time over here. So to create a user, there's a two way to create a user. The first way, you can click over here, you can write this. The other way is something like that, you can click and plus on these things. By default, as I am a system user, so it's always showing me as a system owner over here. Okay, except that all the user, you need to assign the roles. Okay, so let's get started. So once you click in on these things, so it will be a window is going to be opened over here. So leave it. So one second. Okay, so the prompt is not coming. I'm not very sure why it is. They should be open a prompt, but let's start on these things. So here it will be something like that. You need to create it. So I'm just creating a user. The user ID should be a unique one. Okay, so I'm using the test user, test ID. Okay, _1, and the name is test ID, test ID. And then I'm a test, and I'm saying test, and the title is ID I'm giving, and then you have to give this a display name. It is nothing but test ID. You can, space is allowed over here, but in a left hand panel here the space is not allowed, so you can get like this. If you give one, it will be taking the space automatically. Yeah, okay, so space generally not allowed. Okay, so I'm just giving a underscore. Now I need to give a mail ID, so I'm just using my mail ID. So I can get my information over here, and information in this mail ID, and this, once you reset the password, once you create the password, once you create a user, all of the times this mail ID will be, this mail will be triggered to this mail ID, and the user will be informed in this ID. Okay, so this mail ID is very important for your user, so to whom you have created. Okay, and you can provide any kind of ID over here. There is no limitation over here. Okay, now if you click on these boxes, you will get all the roles available over here. So you can see, so for these things I'm considering this user is something like the BW user. So I'm creating BW owner and BW viewer user, and I'm just assigning these two roles to the user. Okay, so these two roles are there. So now I need to save it. So I can go and I can be doing Control S, so it's save it. So that's fine, and now I can create, save it. So I'm saving this user. So there is save button, so you can save this user. Okay, thank you.